All right, welcome in, health heroes. I hope you all are having a magnificent day because today, if you just had a BBL, if you need a BBL, if you just looking at other people who naturally have BBLs, we got you today, okay? Let's just say, for example, if you are Lashes Journey and you look like you are snatched and you are right, okay? Then what you do is you watch this episode so that way you can, look like Lashes Journey. I don't think she had any work done. Matter of fact, I know she didn't have any work done. But let's make sure that you all know what we're doing today. So this 30-minute episode, stick and stay. We've got giveaways, we've got games, but we're cooking. We are cooking some food that you can cook at home, easy solutions, and we even have an Amazon kit for you. So this means there's a link pinned in the chat. You can just click that link and it has a body shaper in there. There's quinoa because we'll be cooking that today. There's nuts, seeds, flax because if you've had a BBL, they tell you to feed that fat. So those nuts and seeds, the chia seeds, the flax seeds, all of those things are going to do just that. So let's get into it today. We got to start cooking first because we got several different things to do. So if you're here already and you're watching live, put in hashtag health heroes because we're going to be doing a giveaway today. I'm going to get started cooking because I have some vegetables here to peel and well, not peel, but like to chop. And y'all know I like to prep live just to show you how quick and easy it is to cook. Like you don't have to take all day to cook. So let's get it done. I got an ugly carrot here. Dear assistant, can you please bring my vegetable peeler from the kitchen? So I'm just going to cut the ends off of this carrot. Anelia, so happy to see you. I hope you're putting in hashtag health heroes because when you hashtag health heroes, that means we are going to make you an honorary food hero, superhero, FAVES 100 hero, SuperFood parent. You can be a lot of different things. All I can say is that you will be a hero, okay? So good to see you here. I'll take it. Thank you. I'm just breaking off a couple of cloves of garlic, and I think I'll chop those first. You know, the vegetable peeler, this is a dollar store vegetable peeler. I like to peel the outside of my carrots. If you leave them outside of a cold place, they start to kind of go gray. They start to look ashy, So if you're growing your own carrots, make sure that you have just harvest them and then eat them, right? I don't know. Y'all tell me how you keep your carrots. I just know I brought this one into the studio last night and already it started looking ashy, just that quick. It got a little soft on me. And you like them crisp, but it still works, y'all. It still works. So I'm going to peel this, and here's the thing, BBL food. Now, y'all know what that means. If you want to be Big Booty Judy, but you just never been that, right? If you are looking to get thicker than a Snicker, honey, food plays a big role, all right? It plays a huge role. And so today, a lot of people talk about protein. That's one of the reasons why we are cooking. I'm just peeling the garlic. That is why we are cooking quinoa. Quinoa is a high protein grain. People are afraid. I won't even say afraid. I think people just don't know about grains, right? And so I'm not going to say I'm a big booty Judy and I'm thicker than a Snicker, but I will say I look pretty. I'll say this. I'll say what other people say. Other people, I noticed a lot of women, men, everybody, they'll say, "Oh, you look pretty. You look lovely. You look so." So one thing I will say is wear clothes for your body type. I used to wear those tops that stop right at your waist, but I don't have a waist like that, so it wasn't working. That was when I was a size 14. I might still be a size 14 because there's spandex and so many different things nowadays that see this thing is so soft, y'all. I can barely peel it. But anyways, but this is what Dr. John McDougall and lots of other doctors have said. They say men are attracted to women because they're looking at the ratio of their body, like their shoulder to waist ratio. In other words, all of these ladies out here with the gut, the big belly, and y'all just put on the spandex dress anyways, the men see that and they don't prefer it first. Innately, they don't. Even as women, we don't, right? Because my kids, I remember, having to tell them, no, they're not pregnant. Don't ask if they're pregnant. Be quiet, stop. Y'all, that is not the natural way that we're supposed to be, right? So I will say that one thing to do is increase your fruits and vegetables. They tell you that if y'all know that's what this channel is all about, FAVES, fruits and vegetables every spread. You're not trying to transfer anybody over to be completely plant-based, completely whole food, because we know that people have their preferences and we have their choices. But what we absolutely know from quite a few different surveys and polls is that people just are not eating fruits and vegetables. So y'all know my Cutco knife. I can look at you all. This is in my Amazon kit as well, and not worry about getting cut, because I use this bread knife. It's a safety measure for my children. It doesn't cut me up. It's sharp, but if I get nicked, I don't get nicked. Like, I'll feel the knife on me and I can stop. But it's been very rare that I've been cut by this particular Cutco bread knife. So once you come in, put in Health Heroes, BBL Food. Y'all want to be beautiful, balanced. David Hunt, you don't need a BBL, but you might want to look at how can I stay fit, right? Because you're a man. And again, the men are not necessarily looking to be thicker than a snicker, but these men, they have daughters. They want their sons to have wives that are beautiful. So I've got my garlic and I've got my carrots chopped up here. We missed you yesterday too, David. We miss you all the time. Well, no, I didn't. I saw you yesterday live. You go live, David, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 a.m. Y'all, guess what? I even have my cooking cam. So that means when it's time for me to cook, I can do this fancy thing right here, right? So I can just switch us out and you all will be able to see inside the pan, all right? I'm getting a new lid for my pan. Hey, Alicia Moore says it's looking delicious already. Now see, here's the thing, Alicia. When you are looking for, okay, I know, right? We aren't cooking okra today, David, not at all. So here's the thing, Alicia, when you are saying to yourself, okay, how do I stay fit, right? So that when other people look at me, they can do double takes. They can, of course, you do the typical stuff. You wash your face. I got an onion here. I'm just gonna chop it up. Don't ever use half an onion. Don't ever use a quarter of an onion. Use the whole thing. Don't be afraid. Hey Tati, TWP popcorn. What's popping today is we want some big booty Judies. We want some thicker than a Snickers coming out of here today, okay? I've got a trash bag down here, y'all. I'm not dropping food on the floor. This way it makes it easy to take your scraps to the compost. And of course, I'm cooking mine so that you can see just how quickly all of this food comes together. So we're happy to have you here, Tati from Romania. I think I might have told you, that's Tati T. Petita, for those of you that aren't watching the chat. I think I might have told you all that Tati, that I had a friend from Romania. And she, like back then, for some reason, people didn't know where Romania was. Y'all put in hashtag Health Heroes because we're about to do the first giveaway. We have several games today. And so she would just have to tell people it's near Hungary. At least now people are more connected in the world. We know where things are. So glad to have you. And of course, TWP Popcorn is in Missouri. And I actually had to look the state up the other day because you were saying how it was over 100 degrees there, TWP Popcorn. Sounds you're living a full life. Hey, I'm glad you're listening because y'all, when I put on my body shaper, it's in the kit, the Amazon kit. I'm gonna just put that back on the screen so that way for those of you that don't know, now you know. So this particular kit, and I also have my cleaning cloth here, so that way, Coco, can you come wet this again? Put a little soap on it, please, because I wet it and I left it here overnight with the soap on it. And look, you can't stay clean with a dry cloth, right? But anyways, the body shaper that's in this Amazon kit, that's how I get thicker than a Snicker. Stay thicker than a Snicker. If I'm going somewhere, it's one of those body shapers that zips up. It keeps you looking smooth, and it sets the twins up nice and high, so you just look amazing, right? You really look good in that body shaper. But some of us aren't, we aren't naturally. Some of us have opted for surgery. So some of us aren't naturally well endowed, or we just got this gut, because that's mainly why a lot of people are getting these BBLs. I'm going to show you all the pan real quick. I'm just going to put into here all of my things. And of course, this cutting board slides right off the top of my cart. So that makes it really, really easy. Thank you. My assistant just brought me a wet soapy cloth instead of a dry one. So that's the reason why I had that in the cart, in the kit, right? So now you all can see we got just a few things there. And what I'm going to do is once I turn this on, I'm just going to put a little bit of Bragg's liquid aminos, get any liquid aminos, get coconut aminos to cook these in. And what's going to happen is that's about a tablespoonful. And so I'm going to finish chopping and we're going to finish talking about why we're cooking quinoa, this high protein grain. Now, this is not just quinoa. Y'all don't just cook your food in water. Add some vegetables because these vegetables have the nutrients to keep you thicker than the Snicker. These, I'm gonna go grab my body shaper too. I ain't gonna put it on. I should have wore it, but I'm not doing all of that. Y'all, this is not a modeling channel. This is not where we show ourselves. Just put in Health Heroes because this is a fun channel. And Bravo with Sheila, lady, Bravo with Sheila Network. I don't want her talking about me or praying for me on her channel because I'm coming out here with a body shaper on. But we do want, I'm just knocking the seeds out of the yellow pepper. So we do want to get thicker than the Snickers. Some of us have opted for surgery and then we're trying to figure out, well, what do I eat afterwards? You know, they say you want to feed that fat. So you want to, I created this Amazon kit. So it does have nuts and seeds in it. And a lot of people are trying to figure out, how do I eat enough? If I eat walnuts, cashews, almonds, flax seeds, how do I get all of those things in one day? Just like this. I have a trail mix, right? Look, you never used to like quinoa, but now you love it. Lashes Journey and Bravo Sheila is laughing. I know you're gonna have me on the altar. Y'all see this? This is an old chia seed container, but can you see what's in it? Walnuts, pumpkin seeds, pecans. I did put craisins and I put in chocolate chips. I don't eat animal products, so I'm just like Lashes Journey. Now I'm like her in the way that I like quinoa, but I'm not like her because she's snatched. She's super snatched. She does not need the body shaper that I have in the kit. So y'all just make sure you check the kit out, but make sure you put in hashtag Health Heroes. We're about to do our first giveaway, and once I get all of these things in the pan, yeah, this is going to be yummy. Well, I did put craisins, cranberries. Not crazy raisins. We have adults that did not realize that this is what raisins are. Okay. So, y'all, don't do that. Don't be like those people. Raisins are dried cranberries. And then I'm going to show you the chocolate chip because I'm like Lashes Journey in that I don't eat animals anymore. Right. So, I'm going to show you the package. This brand or Simple Organic Truth, these are non-dairy. Nestle used to have some as well. Can you all see that? Okay. And if not, Organic Simple Truth. I'm going to see if I can add this to the kit because, you know, look, if you want to stay thicker than a Snicker, eat this trail mix. Y'all, this trail mix is the truth. Let me also know if y'all can hear me okay, if the audio is fine, because we've got to thank our Super Chat sponsors. We have had sponsors. I want to be really transparent here on this channel with my gratitude because y'all just don't know how thankful I am for everybody that comes through and chooses us. So let's get into our first game. Hey, Home Heroes Health, HEALTH. You gotta put in Health Heroes, TWP popcorn. Hey, Yoga with Goga. And y'all know I can't stretch like yoga, but I got a few tricks up my sleeve, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Is that this type of food, it keeps you happy, it elevates your mood. There are so many benefits to eating food freshly grown, for eating food that is full of healthy fats. So many nutrients and health benefits in those foods. And so that's the reason why we're eating them. We're not just eating vegetables and fruits because our parents said to eat them, but we're also making them taste good because I grew up on canned foods and they just didn't taste good. Now, these mushrooms, this is just one mushroom, right? That's a piece that broke off. I'm just going to slice this one mushroom. Hold on, let me make it look pretty because parts of it is peeling off. Okay, let me make it look pretty, y'all. This is a mushroom, right? AJ is here from all the way from, thank you. And you and Danique Anthony, I gotta do the race, y'all, because AJ and Danique Anthony, you all are in the game that we're gonna play, okay? So I'm going to stop this particular food camera and I am going to add the game. because I'm done with this, right? Let me put this back in this bowl. And once I put the mushrooms in there, I don't need any more water. I'm just gonna turn that on and close the lid because we're cooking quinoa live. It pumps up pretty easily. Y'all see this? If you can't do splits, guess who can help you? Yoga with Goga. He does do private training. I interviewed Goga, and he did talk about that. The man has been all over the world training and all of those good things. So it's really nice to know that he offers that private training. So let's get into, somebody trying to do some splits. Let's see what we can do. All right, this is what we're going to do, y'all. We are going to stop this camera and we are going to thank our super chat sponsors. We know you can't stay, AJ, but hopefully you win this race, okay? So let's put it in. These are our super chat people from last month. Everybody that sent the super chat in June, this is for you, okay? So, oh, I look misty. You know what? I think it's my webcam. I'm gonna wipe it off during the race, okay? Oh, see, I told y'all there's people out here that's working on these. Some people, they already got their body right. So now they just making sure that they pleasing and making sure everything is okay in other areas, right? Trying to get this split right. All right, so let's get into this. Now, I love balls. When we were little, this will help you if you're trying to get a BBL body, bouncing on a ball. Those little balls, when we were younger, you could blow them up. You could sit on them and bounce on them. You could use them like a punching bag. And so that will help those glutes tighten up. It'll get your legs looking good. If you aren't a runner, if you don't walk as much, bounce, okay? So let's go. Let's see. And while we start this race, y'all put in health heroes, and I'm gonna wipe my camera. All right, let's go. All right, let's see. Ooh, hands in the dirt. He's coming up, he's winning. But man on the block, Uncle Stu, the old man on the block, is there as well. Hopefully y'all don't see anything you're not supposed to see, because I'm using my shirt to wipe this camera. I know. Ooh, Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. Yes, we got a winner. All right. Yoga with Goga is going to help you with the splits. And nice. Old Uncle Stu, the old man on the block, has, he's won. Thank you all for those super chats. All of you last month. Garden State Gardener, Lashes Journey, No Okra, Basketball Fan, Danique Anthony, 3T, Garden Prepping and Garden. Y'all know that's triple threat. Tarsha, triple threat. Firearms and Defense. Real Talk with Intabi, Hands in the Dirt. I appreciate every last one of you. Lashes Journey is congratulating Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. Oh, Lord, I forgot to turn the food on, y'all. Let me turn this food on. Let me do that. So I'm gonna just show you this here. I have the mushrooms in, and let me make sure you all can see it very well. Let me know if my screen looks any better, because I just adjusted it. I wiped it off with my shirt. All right, so I'm just gonna turn this on. And now that it's running, I already put that little splash of liquid aminos, because you can use coconut aminos if you don't want the soy, but liquid aminos has a really deep salty flavor, but it's not high in sodium. It is low in sodium compared to some of these other seasonings. Now, also, a little bit later, I'm going to add my bomb.com seasoning from the Love and Live show, and that does have salt. And if you don't want salt, then that's where you can go for the blessed seasonings from my Renaissance Grandma's channel. All right, she has a. I'm just going to put this on upside down so that way we can see through it. And TWP Popcorn is congratulating Uncle Stu, the old man on the block, and the Love and Live show is Love and Live. I'm sorry, Life and Living. The Omars is saying hello to you. Y'all put in hashtag Health Heroes. Let me know if my camera is better as far as, if you can see. Let me just make sure you can see the food, because I did wipe it off. And now I think you can't see the cooking board as well, or maybe you can. I don't know. We'll see. So, yep, we're doing good. Life and living with the Omars. All right, let's get back to one more game while our quinoa is cooking, because remember, this is going to keep us thicker than a Snicker. Also, remember that pinned in the chat, I do have an Amazon kit where I put my body shaper in there. This is one of those body shapers that will get you snatched. So let's just say, right, I used to run because we used to race a lot as kids. I have great legs. They look pretty good even now. I have to admit, I didn't realize how good they look, but there's other people that comment on them. I always try to keep my waist smaller. I ain't never been a fan of a gut. I nursed all my children. So if you are pregnant thinking of having children, that will definitely, breastfeeding definitely reduces your body fat. It's like my first daughter, I went down from a 14 to a size 6. People did not, they were just looking like, what happened? So look, I'm not saying have a baby for a BBL. What I am saying is that, look, business talk, okay, you know, you're Nigerian, your wife's Nigerian, you know, you get snatched. These women get snatched. Yes, you saw BBL and you ran here. That's what you got to do, because this quinoa, it's full of vegetables. It's full of, quinoa is a high protein grain. I'm going to show it to you all, and we're going to play another game because we're cooking live, so that way you can see what's happening. So quinoa, I'll show you on this camera, so that way you all can kind of see a closer look. Okay, so this is what quinoa looks like, just tiny grains, right? And they soak up water. So it's sort of like gourmet rice. That's the way I like to look at it. And also, and I say that because it's really light. It doesn't feel heavy at all. So if you're not a rice person, quinoa is your go-to. It's a whole grain. So the nutrition is high there. And the life and living, thank you. You found this through my community. Oh, so the community post is working, huh? I'll have to go check you out. Speaking of which, let's get in here and go to another game. All right. And I say that because, okay, wait, let me put the game back on the screen and let me take the food off for right now because there's water condensing already. The mushrooms make a lot of water. Y'all, it is time for us to, let's see. How do I exit the full screen? Let me just hit escape. Let me try that. All right. So I'm going to load up. We're going to race all of our FAVES 100 members. Oh, no, all the people that put comment on our videos. Let's do that. All right. All of you that put comments on the video, we appreciate you. Let me just say that. So we're going to put you on for 20 seconds and we're going to set you up. Remember, y'all, bouncing on balls will give you that BBL body. We used to have those little bouncing balls growing up. The hashtag is Health Heroes, all right? HEALT, Health Heroes, hashtag Health Heroes. All right, good. So my screen is better. And hey there, Taka Talk Blog, 10 million views 10 days ago. Good morning to you. Y'all put in hashtag Health Heroes. Lashes Journey, oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you love this because, this new show, I'm really enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. So let's see, put in 2 H's, I think. Let me show you all the screen really quick so that way we can make sure that everybody can see what they're putting in. Health Heroes. You want to put it in just like that. 2 H's. You want to put the H at the end and the H at the beginning of Heroes. The end of health and at the beginning of Heroes. So yes, let's get back to the game. Because remember, today's a lot of fun. We want everybody to feel good, to look good. Look, every lady wants to be a big booty Judy, right? I mean, it's just true. We love being thicker than a Snicker. We love the mirror. You're welcome, Talk and Talk Blog, 10 million views 10 days ago. Good to see you. So make sure you all put in Health Heroes. Oh, hold up. Healthy G Mom. Wow, thank you. We're going to do another race just for you, Healthy G Mom, right after this. Because Danique Anthony has put in Health Heroes as well. He's going to win. But we're going to leave your super sticker up while we do this. And I'm going to add this food to the stream so that way I can stir it up a little bit. Y'all, the steam came up and got me. Coco, can you get me another? That's right, I got another spoon. I don't know if y'all saw that, but the steam got me. I had to pull my hand back and I dropped the spoon. Let's go. Let's just get the race going. Ready, set. These are all the people that left the comments. How could you call my sister? Well, yeah, that was tell you a song. Ooh, ate that steak. Oh, you want the girl in the back of the chicken back there as well. Let me turn that down. Apex State is pulling forward. I think we got a winner. Like the band started, but everybody's not couldn't make it. So we have a winner. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit and I'm gonna stir it up. Congratulations to Apex, Urban Gardening Chronicles, Urban Backyard Container Gardening, G Mama Grows, and Life with ANC. Y'all were all in the top 5. So look, Business Talk okay? I think you're in there. I think you're in there. So let's find you. We're gonna get back in there, okay? Let's look at the foods real quick because I want to show you all how these mushrooms create a lot of water. And then, yep, just with that splash of water, there's nothing too dry. Y'all see this thing? That's what got me just now. So now I'm just gonna add the water and I'm gonna add the quinoa. The way I measure my quinoa, I usually put 1 part quinoa, 2 parts water. So this is about 8 ounces, a little bit over 8 ounces. Quinoa really puffs up, okay? So another way that I measure is that I just put in the quinoa and then I put in enough water to cover it. And then I just stir it in a little bit to make sure that, yep, it doesn't look too soupy. It's just about right. I'm gonna put the lid back on. We'll play a few more games because I wanna thank Healthy G Mom. We're gonna make sure she wins because I do have the list with our super chat sponsors in there. So we definitely want to thank them. This is why you gotta have extra spoons. And don't worry about the seasonings. Remember, I have the bomb.com seasoning here from the Love and Live show. And it does have salt in it. But if you don't like salt, the blessed seasoning, this is what's going to get you bigger than a Snicker, y'all. For some of you that have already had your BBLs and you're trying to feed the fats, remember, we did show you the trail mix because you want to feed the fat with, I'm gonna turn this back up also. Because now that everything's in there, I'm gonna turn it full speed and it'll start going. All right. Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying this. And yes, Healthy G Mom is staying on her healthy journey. Yeah, you're doing it. I love your channel. Ane Mia and Yoga is asking, Talk, how is home? Are you in Kenya, Talk? Is that what's happening? All right. So make sure you all are putting in hashtag Health Heroes because this way we got people in the bushes watching. We know, look, I'm always working on your channel too, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Yeah, you know what? I call this magic quinoa because it has all the vegetables in it. Y'all, this will give you 25 Health Hero points or 25 FAVES 100 points. Your goal is to get 100 points from fruits and vegetables every spread, right? And people are like, well, how do I eat that many fruits and vegetables every day? Combine them with other things. Don't just eat plain quinoa. Coco, can you bring me corn from the freezer, please? So if I have corn in the freezer, I'm gonna add that in at the very end. So this right here, already it has onions, mushrooms, garlic, yellow pepper, and what else did I put in there? Did I put something else? Onions, garlic, I put those 4 in. And then I'll add the corn. But either way, just with those 4, that's 5 points for each of those fruits and vegetables. So that's 20 points total, okay? So that is what you wanna do. So trust me, this is a very nice dish and it's delicious because you wanna keep all the spices. Oh, yep, this is corn, thank you. I got some frozen corn and I'll be adding that in at the very end. So thank you so much, Healthy G Mom. Let's get in another race, all right? I'm gonna show you all the race here and let's go back to the list. All right, let's load up our super chat sponsors and let's set it for 20 seconds and let's go. Let's do this. Remember, bouncing on balls will give you a good booty, y'all. It'll give you tight glutes. It'll tighten up those thigh muscles and you will have great legs just like me, just like Lash's journey, just like all of those people. Wait a minute, is Healthy G Mom on this list? Let me see if I can add her to this list. Yes, mix your veggies, right? That's what happens when you add your veggies to your food, then you get what you need. And remember the BBL list. You can just Google BBL food and they'll tell you nuts and seeds and all those things. So that means, darn, I do not see Healthy G Mom on here. Let's run this race and then we'll run another race and add her to it. Let's go. All right, so let's see who we've got. Garden State Gardener is kind of trying to lead. Triple Threat Firearms and Defense is coming up. But Lashes Journey, No Okra, Real Talk with the Hobby is at the back. Denise Anthony is like in the middle. Let's see. Ooh, Lashes Journey, come through, girl, come through. I think it's you. Who's that at the bottom? Ooh, Triple Threat. Garden, prepping and gardening. Let me tell y'all, Triple Threat, prepping and gardening. She's amazing. Her channel is wonderful. She has a beautiful garden. She's doing her thing. Congratulations to you. Let's see who else is in the running. Top 5, Garden State Gardener, Lashes Journey, Garden State Gardener, and Denise Anthony, hey, in the top 5. And y'all see everybody else, Hands in the Dirt, No Over, Uncle Studio Man on the Block, Real Talk with the Hobby, and Basketball Fan. We do appreciate you all. Yes, congratulations to you. All right, y'all. Remember, if you're trying to figure out what food you're going to cook, what food you're going to eat, yes, put in Health Heroes. Put in 2 H's though, H on the end of health. And you're trying to figure out, how do I get all this stuff at once? Remember, I showed you this trail mix and it's all in the kit. I created that kit for you that has the body shaper, so that way you can get thicker than a Snicker. You know, when I put this on, y'all, I go from Big Booty Judy to Super Booty, right? It works. This trail mix was made with things in that kit. Pumpkin seeds. You want to get those omega-3 fatty acids from your chia seeds and your flax seeds. Those are in the kit. But in here, nuts and seeds. I've got pumpkin seeds, walnuts, pecans. I do have the chocolate chips, the craisins, and I think that's it. Like, it's super simple. And you can definitely get all of that in at once. So we are just about done with today's show, because y'all know I like to keep it right around 30 minutes. Healthy G Mom is saying congratulations. Let's see who we're going to name a health hero for today. And when I say a health hero for today, that means that whoever was first in the chat, they're automatically a health hero, right? They are a FAVES 100 hero, because we're just gonna, give them the title Plant Power Titan. However, this is what it really is all about. Which FAVES 100 hero are you? You're a Plant Power Titan if you can eat 80 or more points worth of fruits and vegetables every day. This dish here is giving you 20 to 25. If you eat this trail mix, the nuts and seeds in it, the craisins in it, we'll give you 25 for that, right? So you can also, though, let's say you only made it to 65 points. Well, you're a Superfood Avenger. Let's just say you got up to 50 points. You're a FAVES Crusader. The whole point is all of us are heroes, and what we really want to do is nourish our loved ones. We want to think about, what food are we giving other people? Are we keeping them healthy? Are we helping them to get bigger than a Snickers? Are we keeping their minds clear with the food that we're giving them? That's the whole point of this channel. Hey, what in the world? Thank you. Wow, thank you so much, Denise Anthony. Just for that, we got to run the race. One more. I've been talking about thicker than a Snicker, and look who show up, y'all. I'm telling you, Nikki, the Everyday Life of an OCD chick, she eats BBL food. Go to her channel and you will see she's in the garden. She's growing her own food. She's harvesting it. And every now and then you get a sneak peek at what that food is doing for her. She don't need the body shaper I got in the kit, right? Denise Anthony, this one is for you. Oh, wait. First, I do have to show you all. I'm going to erase this again. And I'm going to show you all the food, how it's coming through the quinoa. Okay, so let's just do the quinoa really quick, because this way Nikki can kind of see how it's cooking up. Let's put it on the big screen because it's already boiling, right? Let me get a wooden spoon. Let me get a towel to take this lid off. And as you see, it's soaking up. Look at all those colors, right? It's soaking up that water. And the way that you can tell is they start to really split. Right now, they don't look, ooh, look at all this steam. They look like a movie, Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's just keep it in there. We're gonna cover this up. We're gonna go back to the game. See, I told y'all this is what happens. The everyday life of No CPS chick is eating a salad from her garden. Go to her channel, y'all. You will find out. And look at Healthy G Mom. She's juicing orange, grapefruit, carrots, cabbage, lemon, and grapes. So let's count the points, the FAVES points that she has. Because orange, grapefruit, carrots, cabbage, lemon, and grapes. That's 6 foods. 6 times 5 is 30. She's up to 30 points just on that one dish. Nikki is eating a salad. So we can assume there's lettuce, there's probably carrots, tomatoes, and let's just add 2 more things, right? At least 2 more things from her garden, because there might be several different types. Oh, see, and Nikki's saying 30 for Healthy G Mom. Nikki, give us the points for your salad as well. Y'all, it is not that hard to get this BBL food in you. And it's not that hard to look good either. I told y'all what to do. Bounce on some balls. It will work. You will get tight. You will get right. Ask me how I know. Yes, Healthy G Mom. We're about to name a health hero right after this game. So let's go for it. Thank you, Denique Anthony, for the super chat. And these are the people who sent in super chats last month. We got no okra pulling ahead. Okay, no okra. I'm going to cook okra again if you win. Triple Threat Gardening prepping one last time for Real Talk with the Tavi. She's in South Africa. Oh, Lash's Journey. And she was in the garden this morning, y'all. Garden State Gardener is a close second, but Lash's Journey. The real BBL. I told y'all she was snatched. No Okra is in second place. Garden State Gardener, Uncle Studio Man on the Block, and Triple Threat Gardening and Prepping all in the top 5. But we do appreciate you all, basketball fans, Denique Anthony, Real Talk with the Tavi, right down the hands in the dirt. So look. This is how you do it, y'all. I told you. Bounce on some balls, get you a body shaper, do all your things, right? Oh, okay, so you got 20 points for your salad, Nikki, the everyday life of No CPS chick. Well, it is time to now name a health hero for today, all right? This is the FAVES Hero giveaway, where we don't give this title to everybody, right? We only can give it to those people who are really with it. So let's see who is our FAVES hero for today. If you have already put in health heroes, hashtag health heroes, it says we only have 2 entries. So I have a feeling this is going to be a fairly easy race. So Healthy G Mom is in there. We know that she has it in there. And let's see who else has already put it in correctly. Thank you for the super chat, Denique Anthony. I thought you put it in there as well. Or it might have been Business Talk with Kay. I don't know. Let's see who has done what. Oh, thank you. Healthy G Mom is congratulating Lash's Journey for winning. And y'all know Lash's Journey, she's also trying to get her splits together. She don't have no back fat. She's got 5 children, and she's a brick house. Let's just put it that way. She's a brick. See, from one to another, the everyday life of No CPS chick. She knows she's a brick house too. They get their fruits and vegetables. They eat their nuts and seeds. Y'all, that is what BBL food is. Not only that, but I'm showing you all this quinoa, this super quinoa. Let me just give you one last look at it before we, let's give you one last look at it before we hit the game. Thank you, Tati. I see you put it in. Y'all see how this is really soaking up all that water. That's what you want it to do. Once all that water is gone, it's pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some bomb.com seasoning, because this is from the Love and Live shop. Love and Live show, they create their own seasonings. I try to get food from people I know. And this already has salt and a bunch of spices. So I'm going to put in about 1.5 teaspoons. I do like my food heavily seasoned, I ain't gonna lie. Now, if you like yours a little more spicy, then you can definitely add cayenne. You can add quite a few different things. I'm sorry, y'all. The steam was clumping up my seasoning. And I think that was too much, but too late. It's in there. And it's actually never too much. I got Luther on my mind. Never too much, never too. This is where you stir it, and it's so light. This is such a light dish. It's like gourmet rice, quinoa is. And you have all the colors, the mushrooms give it a great texture, whatever spices and herbs. Y'all know herbs will clean your system. So if you want to add some herbs, definitely put in you some thyme or basil. Those are really nice flavor additions. I was watching Master Herbalist Patrick Delves last night, and he was talking about cilantro, coriander. Last year, you were talking about that this morning too, because that will get out those heavy metals from your system. So, look, when I tell you, I listen to Luther, especially his Christmas album, Nikki, so often. But I also listen to a lot of his music any time of the year. All right, y'all, we're gonna head back over to the FAVES 100 heroes. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, ready? And let's see who's gonna be today's health hero. Business talk with business talk with K, healthy G mom. Everyday life with no CBS chick. Tati C Petita, the everyday life with no CBS. Business talk with K, the everyday life with no CBS chick. Healthy G mom. Yes, she paid her way, and y'all see she has stuck and stayed. That's how you do it. Congratulations to Healthy G Mom. Thank you for all of your support here on the channel. We greatly appreciate it. We love the growth on your channel, and we love all of the health information that you have given us as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tati is saying congrats to you. Y'all, we are going to get out of here because we are in super overtime. That means we are all the way at 40 minutes, and you know we like to keep it at 30. Whoop, whoop. Look, she's got her congratulations speech in there. She's also saying thank you. You're absolutely welcome. We thank you for all of your support. We cannot run this channel without you all watching, sharing, telling other people. So definitely, if you know somebody that can use this information, you know what to do. Give them this, share this video with them, right? Just share the link also to the Amazon kit. So that way people can get their body shaper, they can get their quinoa, they can order their chia seeds. I'm gonna finish this dish up by adding in, thank you Lashes, by adding in some frozen corn. That's going to cool this down a little bit. And so that way, if I want to, I can eat it right away. I'm also going to get a bowl so I can plate it up. And like I told you all, this is how quickly you can cook. Cooking does not take all day. This is a lot of food in a little bit of time. It does not take you forever, right? So boom, there's another pop of color. And y'all, I used to think that corn had no nutritional value, but it absolutely does. I can actually turn this off because all of the water has evaporated. So some people, what they'll do is they'll treat this like rice, where they will turn it off and they will just let it fluff up. So it's off right now. I'm just gonna mix in all the corn. So now we have so many points for today. Our FAVES points are up to, what did I say, 25? We've got onions, garlic, mushrooms, yellow pepper, carrots, onions, garlic, oh, and corn. That's 30 points, y'all. 30 points. So let's just grab a bowl, put some in. So whatever else you're eating, you know, quinoa is high in protein. You can eat this all by itself. It's a complete meal, y'all. You don't have to throw something else on the side, but if you want to throw something else on the side, boom, you got your 30 points of FAVES right here, right? And that's the main thing that you want to do. You want to make sure you get all of your nutrients. You want to make sure that the people that you're feeding are well fed, well nourished. This helps their mental clarity and all of those things. So look, yeah, I used to cook all day too when I was eating animals. So look, last Healthy G Mom loves being a healthier hero. Well, definitely right now you are a plant-powered titan. You have that title, okay? Plant-powered titan. So let's get out of here, y'all, with our super clap sign off. That is how we leave, because my favorite thing to do is to clap. For those of you that don't know that, that's my favorite thing to do. So let's just, let's see, what can I do today? Let me put the lid on this. It'll finish fluffing or get its full volume, as they say. And y'all know DJ is, we have his music in the background. And so that's what, oh, you would add cabbage or broccoli. You know what? I often add green cabbage to this dish because it looks like onions when you chop it up, like the same size as onions, and throw it in. And people don't know the difference, but it adds an immensely delicious flavor. And people are always like, oh, wow, this is good. What'd you use? What seasonings? You really don't need a lot of seasoning and spices. The food seasons the food. Then food is what grows from the ground. That's where you get all of your fiber, That's where you get all of your antioxidants. If it grows in the ground, you can count on those two healing properties, fiber and antioxidants. So back to clapping, y'all. Hey, here we go. We've got our super clap sign off from not Danique Anthony, from DJ Is. DJ is the one who gave us this particular music. Well, I bought it from him, but hey, let's do it, y'all. That wasn't even the right thing to do. Y'all, let me get the right outro scene here. Is this it? This is it. Let's do it. Let's get the music going so you all can hear some good clapping. And I'll see you all on the next one. Take care, everyone. Get your fruits and vegetables, and definitely get your BBL food in. Thank you all. Yeah, last year's journey is showing us what to do, helping mom, and yoga with go-go. He's showing us what to do too. He's got us doing splits. Hey, try this dish with yoga with go-go. You will love it.